Welcome to The Real Wine Show, a wine game show wrapped in a talk show, wrapped in a podcast about wine. I'm Matt.
And I am Chad.
So our first segment is kind of like Wait, Don't Tell Me. We're calling it Spot the Corker, where we read possibly fictitious news pieces and ask each panelist to decide if they're true or false.
The second segment is the emotive blind tasting, where instead of relying on the usual descriptors like what kinds of fruits, how much tannin or acid the wine has, we ask our panelists to taste the wine and tell us a story about the wine based on how it makes them feel, like perhaps a memory, or if the wine were a person, what kind of person would it be?
You know, think of it less of a game show and more of a wild discussion about the wide world of wine. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right.
So
Cool.
yeah, Matt, do you want to kick off and introduce our panelists today? We're down. We're just two today.
Down to two.
Unfortunately, one bailed out this morning, but we've got the best of them here. So it's going to be the best episode ever.
It will be. It's
right.
weird that we both have like microphones now. I'm kind of like, it's strange being on this side. Anyway.
I know, there's so much space.
Yeah.
Do you feel lonely?
So today we have, to my right, we have Caherine Kurth. I've been doing anagrams this season of everybody's name. So I have Think Art Euchre would be your anagram.
Thanks. I really love playing euchre.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Do you?
That's
Oh, cool.
perfect.
That's easy.
How convenient.
Do you want to say a little bit about yourself, introduce you?
Yeah, so for the past year, I've been working in distribution with Woodberry Wine in the Detroit market primarily. Before that, I was in restaurants for 23 years, ending as the beverage director at Freya and Chartreuse. For the pandemic,
Both
I was
awesome
with Lady of the
places.
House.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had
And
some great meals at both those places.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, of course, Lady of the House before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And
man.
yeah. That's
There's
me.
nothing like getting a little chartreuse buzz and walking around the DIA.
Oh, I know.
Like that's the
It's a
so
dream,
much fun.
especially if you get it during the Friday night concerts.
Oh.
It's just
Oh man.
No, I'm sorry. Can you?
you're having a moment with that wine over
I
there.
am. Do you want to? Well, before we get into the show, do you want to give us? We haven't done this before, but I feel this is compelling. My
Well,
mouth is watering.
I'll introduce our next guest too.
Let's
Okay,
talk.
yes,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Kat McCormack to her right. And I did an anagram for you. It is a muck CCC Kmart. So
I miss Kmart.
I do too. I really
loved
do too.
Kmart. I got my first comforter set with like matching sheets for my dorm room right before my
nice.
freshman year at Kmart.
Wow.
Really loved Kmart.
I'm sorry. Is Kmart gone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My mom always used to threaten to return me because she said I was a blue light special.
Oh, really?
Because I have blue eyes. She's like, I'm going to return you if you keep misbehaving. So
Yeah.
I don't miss Kmart.
I wouldn't
Oh
either.
yeah. No way. No
if I was in
way.
your shoes, I would not either. Nope.
It is funny, though.
Oh right. Kat, do you want to say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so for the last couple of months, I've been working for Decanter and Coupe Imports. Before that, I'm distributing in both the Ann Arbor and Detroit markets.
Okay.
So before that, I was working at the Royce for almost 3 years. And before that, I was in the DC, Virginia area.
Oh, cool.
And that's where I got my start in wine. Like so many people, I had a 10-year career in property management / leasing high-end apartments that were grossly overpriced.
Yeah.
And eventually that got the best of me. And fortunately, at that time, we had moved outside of the city. And that was just a few miles away from this Virginia winery that was the closest to DC. So I started working there, and that began my wine career. So
Cool.
started as just pouring there, and I worked my way to a assistant manager and wine club manager for 2,000 members. Then I started
Wow,
working.
that's big.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it capped there too. As hard as we tried, it just kind of capped. I've
Yeah.
seen that a lot. Whenever I have someone talking to me about their wine club numbers not improving, I just say, hey, like, I think there's just a plateau somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's challenging to, I think, increase at some point. So then I worked for the second largest independent retailer in Virginia. After that, there were 800 SKUs, and basically my mentor, I learned the absolute most from him in terms of from wine, and Doug House is his name, just really fabulous in terms of training me. And then I moved on to a very similar portfolio, or at least focus, after that, and started working for a local Italian importer primarily.
Oh,
so
really?
very similar to what
Nice.
I'm doing right now.
How
Yeah,
convenient.
Yeah, I really like the focus. It makes it easier for ADD for me to just like zoom in on information.
So your Oregon wines are really good too. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, they're fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arterberry Marsh and Bethel Heights, really,
Delicious wines.
yeah, awesome. I'm so
Yeah.
glad you appreciate them.
I was hoping about the Hopewell too, but I heard that that's kind of like tricky to get in, and there's so little of it being made.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopewell, is that Mimi Castile's
Mhm.
place?
Yeah. But her Riesling was just bonkers.
Mm.
It's like a little
Yeah.
bit RS, so it's kind of more like, like fine herb, sort of like a level. It's really cool. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had any of those, but she was super. I thought she was doing some really brilliant work, with, in particular, the role that glyphosate,
Oh, yeah, that-
Roundup,
Yeah.
what it does in vineyard and biological systems.
Yeah.
She really really shook me up when I
Oh,
had seen a presentation she'd given to some Oregon winemakers, and I was like, whoa.
She worked very closely, or she's worked closely with Stephen Hagen, who works with Antiquum Farms, and they have very similar concepts. And a lot of winemakers, at least in that area, probably in general, think they're crazy. But I've been to at least Stephen's vineyard, and the wine, basically I used his wine to get into the Four Seasons restaurant in Georgetown, DC. I mean, we're talking celebrities, politicians are staying there. And of course, I got my first order and then the pandemic hit. But
Oh, yeah.
it was so good. I said, this will literally change the way you think about Pinot Noir.
Whoa.
And that's how I got my appointment with him. And
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. And he got in.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. It's just that special, I feel.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, that's great. But yeah, so speaking of great, though, Caherine, tell us what you poured for us
Yeah.
to get rolling here, because it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
making my mouth water and my lips smack. I'm sorry if I was being
No.
a little rude on the mic over here.
Just excited. So
Yeah.
this is
Pretty thrilling.
This is the Nick Weiss St. Urbanshof Spätlese. I'm always second guessing myself if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Spätlese.
Spätlese, yeah.
Spätlese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So it's
Spätlese.
their
Yeah.
their Bockstein single vineyard Riesling from 2014, and it's 8.5%, and it was a gift, and it's fucking great.
It is
I don't know.
delicious.
I really am enjoying the acidity and like the kind of gingery lemoniness to it. It's just
Yeah, there's something too, like a green strawberry kind of thing
Mm-hmm.
in there too. That's just, again, it just makes my mouth water and lips
Yeah.
smack. It's
the range of flavors on it
Absolutely
is
delicious.
pretty divine.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the color is amazing.
Yeah, it's just like
Well,
really
cool.
bright.
Let's. You want to swing into the first round of questions? I guess.
Sure.
Matt, did you have anything in particular? You got your paper open. I'll open up my sheet here. So if you want to start it off, I can follow up number 2. How about that?
All right, cool. Researchers looking for fossilized grape seeds across Colombia, Panama, Peru have found seeds that are between 60 and 19 million years old. One example is from the oldest grape ever found in the Western Hemisphere. The researchers think that the proliferation of grapes might have come as a result of the changes in environment following the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction. Excuse me. The team believes.
Would you say extinction? Excuse me.
The team believes that the absence of massive animals in the aftermath of the extinction could have been key. Forests changed, and grapes, among other species, found the right opportunity to proliferate and spread globally. Large animals, such as dinosaurs, are known to alter their surrounding ecosystems. We think that if there were large dinosaurs roaming around through the forest, they likely were knocking over trees, effectively maintaining forests that are more open than they are today, explained Monica Cavallo, co-author of the paper, the assistant curator at University of Michigan's Museum of Paleontology. In the fossil record, we start to see more plants that use vines to climb up trees, like grapes, around this time, she said. So did the lack of dinosaurs mean that we have wine today? Did dinosaurs make the ultimate sacrifice so that we can have wine?
In Panama?
This was in Colombia.
Is Colombia.
I think
In South America.
South America.
I'm going to say that's a big false.
Well, yeah. Well,
I
we didn't
agree.
tell you you're on the real paleontology show today. by the way.
That sounded very improvised,
Oh. Nope.
embellished.
So, wow. Yeah, I could. Yeah. And
Oh,
19 million. That's a long time.
Yeah.
60 and 19 million. So
Damn, that's a long time ago.
Nope, I ain't
I don't
buying
know.
it.
Well, it's actually true.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The problem I had with it, I'll say, is that the idea that dinosaurs were knocking down trees.
Yeah, like elephants knock down trees.
Elephants
Well,
knock down
sure.
trees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
totally do.
huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Yeah, they're
It,
like,
it does. Animals go around knocking down trees for what reason?
Well, they're
Yeah, well-
probably just knocking them out of the way, or it's like maybe just the
Pathways.
body mass going through.
no, elephants in, like, the forest elephants in Africa will go through and they're like, this needs to be a pathway for migration paths
Yeah.
and all of
Oh.
that. And it might be a path that they haven't taken a really long time, and so it's been a little bit overgrown, so they're just like, nope, you don't belong here.
Wow.
I do.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know. Interesting.
That's cool. You guys,
That's true, though.
you still got 25 points
Thank
apiece.
you.
Because it's
I-
good reasoning.
I appreciate
And
the
quick-
arbitrary
Logic.
giving
Yeah.
of points.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a hard hitting question, though. It was-
Yeah. There's
Digging the
no
history banks.
studying for that.
No.
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 Oh, that's awesome.
So-
And by the way, all the points are just points. They don't translate to dollar earnings at the end of the show or anything like that. So still go for them, but
Dang it.
no cash rewards
No.
on the real wine
There's
show.
no commission on the points
Can
either.
I have
Sorry.
some chips later, though? Because
Hey.
those chips are my that's my
You can have
favorite
chips
chip
now.
company.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that chip company. They're amazing.
Yeah. Oh, the tortillas or the okay.
the tortilla chips.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those Torres chips are pretty good too.
Wait, the Ann Arbor or tortilla factory?
No, the Spanish Torres.
I didn't even
They
see
make
those.
like they have a crazy one. That's I think what
The truffle one.
Truffle.
Yeah.
they make a jamon one that is so like ham-ish.
Hamoni?
Yeah.
A hamoni.
It is a hamon?
Yeah, it's just like it, and it's got like a little greasy oiliness to it. Just like
Oh.
it's wild.
I should have gotten that one.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty fascinating.
Does
Duly
it taste
noted.
like they were acorn fed?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like Serrano. It really does.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Honest to be. Yeah. Well, cool. Shall we do another question here?
Lay it on me.
Another story for you to determine whether it's true or false. Which one should I do here? You were very critical of Matt's delivery
I
here.
was
So
just
I bet
having trouble swallowing grapeseed fossils in Panama
I have trouble with that, too.
that long
That's
ago.
wow.
Like that
well, no,
many
it wasn't.
millions of years
Don't
ago.
forget that wasn't everything all together in those, or no?
I think that was after Pangea.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But then it's like I thought. I don't know. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. All right. So this article is called "Happy Days Are Here Again." Recently rediscovered, tucked in old vineyards in the Cevennes Mountains of southwest France, a lost American grape called Cunningham is now being prepared for reintroduction to the USA. Cunningham is a natural hybrid of Vitis estivalis and Vitis vinifera vines that was originally cultivated in Virginia 200 years ago, before vanishing from these shores at the beginning of the 20th century. Perhaps remarkably, it was carried to Europe and found a home not only in France, in the aforementioned Cevennes Mountains, but also on the Portuguese island of Madeira, where it's called Canim. It's maybe less surprising it arrived on Madeira since it was grown here in the U.S. to make Madeira-style wine, which, of course, was the most popular wine in the Americas from the colonial period through the 1800s. Cunningham's revival spurs enthusiasm for the future of American wines. But as the ampelographer Lucy Morton, who was the one responsible for the rediscovery, notes, she says that making great wines has way more to do with the place than the vine. So our question for the panelists, is the Cunningham grape poised to return to America?
No.
Is that loud? Can she just say no?
I think so.
It's supposed to spur...
Yeah, I don't.
not buying Cunningham?
No.
Listen here.
Okay, give it to us, Kat.
Yeah, lay it on us.
Have you or have you not had Norton?
I have had Nordic.
Yeah.
Right, of course this group would.
The antivirus and the grape.
Nice.
Sorry.
It's polarizing.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine that a grape native to the U.S., particularly Virginia, if it's propagated in Virginia, I mean, it could be Thomas Jefferson's grape, and he never grew grapes. You know, his vines never produced enough to make wine.
That's true.
I can't imagine that the earthy foxiness of these pre-phylloxera grapes that are native here, I just can't imagine them not being overly Welsh grape juice and or overly foxy.
There is, well, first of all, is Norton, so that's grown, is Midwest, right? Like Missouri.
Well, Missouri and Virginia are the two biggest producers of it.
And is it a natural hybrid?
Yep.
Okay.
It's,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's native.
Yeah,
it's native
yeah.
to the U.S.
Okay. So like probably Labrusca and Estivalis or something?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is Estivalis and vinifera.
Mm.
I mean, like, I like the part of the story where it went back across the Atlantic, like whatever grape stock vinifera was that it crossed with in the whatever vineyards
Yeah,
100 years ago. You're doing a little pop off in Madeira, then back over to southwestern France in what mountain range?
Cevennes.
Cevennes, okay.
Cevennes in the southwest. I don't know it. Sounds like maybe Pyrenees, foothill. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just read the stories, ladies. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's. Is it going to make a comeback? I don't think so. Is it plausible that it made its way back over there? Weirder shit's happened.
Maybe we did word the question a little oddly here.
Well,
Because what was it?
Is it poised to make a comeback?
Right.
Yeah,
How can
maybe
that be a
that's-
true-false question? You're
maybe
asking
that's-
us to predict the future.
Yeah,
Which
maybe
one of
that's
us
too
is
heavy.
Clairvoyant. I mean, I
Maybe
read
that's-
tarot cards now and again, but I'm not that good.
Okay. Well, let's just say, let's make the question, do you buy the Cunningham story? I guess. Is Cunningham a real thing, a real grape? Let's put it that way. Instead of, needing to predict the future. Native North American hybrid that wound up in Madeira and France and has been rediscovered.
Possible. It's possible.
It's hard because it totally tracks in terms of how it's traveled. Going from Virginia, going into southwest France, that absolutely
I'm
tracks.
say let's go with it.
But
Say yeah.
but
You do think that tracks? I don't think about I think about grapes coming to the U.S.
Sure.
Less about grapes going the other way. I don't know.
yeah, they would. I mean, they absolutely would. But
I mean, that's how phylloxera got over there anyway. Is like, the bug came from us to
True
them.
enough.
So I'm sure
True
somebody
enough.
had
You're
some kind
right.
of grape stock
You're
of
right.
like, hey, we've got this really,
Yep.
shitty climate, but this grape seemed to do well. Let's see if it does well in this shitty climate.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's
you're
true.
absolutely-
Yeah.
just reading, the minimal research that I've done, reading this book about like where food came from, or basically how plants have traveled. People love to bring native plants to other places. People love that, and so I can sort of see it. My first instinct though is to say that it isn't a real grape. It's just I'm having a really hard time because I feel like it tracks in terms of Virginia to France. Now to Madeira, I don't think so. I mean, those travel paths seem to have been more before 200 years ago. But I mean, they're all kind of close to each other relative to the space we have here in the U.S. So it's a tough one.
You're gonna have to call it. This is
All
for
right,
the.
I'm
you're
gonna say
ask the
it's not a
show.
real grape.
No, she's a negative on that.
All right.
And I'm a
Kurth,
positive.
Lady Kurth.
Positive. All
Okay.
right.
Lady
It's in a
Kurth.
lot.
That's
Kiss my hand
That's
again?
That's that with that. Oh no! Did I accidentally erase all my? No, I didn't. Okay,
good.
so the answer is here. It is. Are you ready? It's true. It is a true story.
All right.
It was, I think a couple of years ago, they made this, they found it tucked away. You're doing some vineyard identification stuff in France and came up with this variety. But I thought it was interesting because, there is a bit of a surge, I think, of interest in hybrid varieties right now.
Well, yeah.
Are you guys seeing
all,
that?
I mean, all sorts of reasons. Like if you think about what's going on in Bordeaux with climate change and introducing different varieties for
Yeah.
Different frost tolerances and
Yeah.
et cetera else
Yeah, aren't they?
elsewhere.
Isn't Caladoc one of those? I think Caladoc has made its way up from.
I-
Is it in the Languedoc? But I think it's a hybrid down there.
Yeah.
I think now it's approved in Bordeaux.
Yeah, in tiny amounts. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And then like
Sorry.
you think of the hybrids that in like the German areas, my brain is not braining today very well, but like ones that were
The German
selected-
areas would be Germany.
Yes, well, in Austria too, and,
Yeah.
and you know, like those parts of Italy, but in Switzerland where they were breeding them selected for, you know, disease resistance due to like cold pressure and things like that.
Oh yeah.
And then introducing some hybrids too.
Yeah, I know. Like everything coming out of Geisenheim, like they call them PV
the
grapes or
university?
something. Yeah, yeah. Like a lot of Michigan producers are planting. I think Folklore and Hart, not Hart, Wine Parati, Kamusu are planting just a bunch of just hybrid grapes and not even like doing vinifera, like straight vinifera. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of it going around, and I thought it was interesting to consider because I kind of have, like you were saying, Kat, that kind of a pejorative perspective or thought about hybrids, but it really matters, I guess, what they're hybrids of, right? I
Definitely,
mean, not
yeah.
like you said, like Labrusca stuff is maybe, which I
Foxy.
associate with foxiness, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe those are not so great, but
Itasca's really nice. It's kind of like Chenin Blanc.
which
Itasca.
Itasca, I don't know.
Yeah, it's it's from Minneapolis, from University of Minnesota. So it's really cold hardy, like -10 degrees.
Good
So,
gravy.
Yeah.
It makes me think too, like, you know, if you think about hundreds of years ago, all of the monks were doing selective breeding programs for all of our agricultural crops as well as grape varieties. It's just their time span for it was so much longer than ours because we have the modern advances of science and things like that. So we're basically just kind of doing the work of modern day monks, but secular. And
Yeah,
it's,
true.
you know, it's on the one hand, just because you can do something doesn't mean that you necessarily should. But I also think that it's not a good idea to get too wrapped up in poo-pooing innovation just because it's like, I don't know. If the
Yeah.
monks had felt that way, then we wouldn't have string beans.
Oh, whoa. Oh, all right.
Wow, that's some deep learning.
Yeah.
That's like, what? Monks hybrid
String
created
beans.
string beans?
That was just an example
Oh.
that came out of my
Oh.
little brain. But I just remember in biology class and other science classes
Oh, really?
in school, like the number of varieties of different, vegetables and fruits that we have.
Yeah, that's
down
cool.
to
I never thought about that. That's
monks
interesting.
Cool. That's really cool.
I
having
think
some
she should get some
time.
extra
Yeah.
points for that. That was
Sure.
yeah, that was a deep.
She's
deep
doing
learnings.
fine.
We'll say
Can my points correlate directly to how many chips I can have?
You can have as many chips. We should get you some chips. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Right now you're at like 145. So
Wow, that was that Cunningham grape question.
Man,
Just rocketed her to the
Yeah.
to the
just
top.
gotta talk about some monks.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, you're at 55, so that's nice.
That's
Oh,
solid.
okay. Okay.
I mean,
It can
There's
change,
space.
Cat, in the
Yeah.
blink of an eye. You know, it's
Yeah.
just
Hey, when I was on a bowling league, sometimes I would end at 55.
Nice.
So as long as I can beat 55, I'm feeling pretty darn good.
that would be a good play. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Oh man.
Well, let's do. No, we're all still sipping on the St. Urban,
Yeah.
which is
it's
delicious.
just nectar.
Oh yeah.
It is. It's just
really good.
delicious.
Nectar of the gods. You know, what's really interesting about this wine is that when you first poured it, it smelled so mushroomy and
Yeah.
and waxy, and over time just opening up. And I did not expect that acid that Shadi were speaking of, and of course that we all experienced too. That mouth-watering, holy
Yeah.
smokes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was unanticipated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that it's drinking as well as it is because as I said, it was a gift, and I cannot vouch for its storage conditions for the past however long they had
10
it.
years. Yeah.
And like I lost power a little bit during one of the most recent heat waves, and I was very concerned
Oh, really?
for the
Wow, that
several
stinks.
cases of wine that I have in my house because I don't have central air in the first place. So it was I was like, but it survived. So yay!
I accidentally left a bottle of Riesling in a window for 2 weeks, and it was fine. There's a little bit of sweetness on it.
Yeah.
and a dark bottle too.
Yeah.
So, but it's like, oh, okay. can
Yeah.
hold up a little bit more than
Well, I see over on the table, I think, Kat, you brought that a Nebbiolo. Which producer is that
It's
again? That's
Serio and
Borgogno?
Batista Borgogno.
Yeah, Serio and Batista Borgogno. Those are really, I've had a couple of those wines, and they're really good.
They're
so I'm
fabulous.
excited to get into it. When you were talking about acidity, I thought, as being an Italian geek, she probably is digging the Riesling, because they often have a very similar kind of drive to them,
What's that white wine that they make? The one that's like very
Nashetta.
Nashetta
That's the
was
one that I
so
left in my
good.
refrigerator at
Oh
home.
no, it's so good
for selfish reasons.
yeah.
I'm telling Sal.
You know what? That was my personal purchase anyway. So,
jeez.
as is this Longa Nebbiolo.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to give that one a whack,
So
too.
at least we get to have the same producer, and I can talk about the OG Barolo situation that they
Yeah, I
are.
would like to know more about that too, because of course we know the famous Borgogno with the kind of, what do you call it, like Gothic kind of lettering, the black, white,
Yeah.
red outline, whatever it is. They're related, I would assume.
Well, that part I cannot speak to.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we'll hear what you have to say, I guess, when we get
Yeah.
there. So
My story has a different focus.
okay,
Oh, cool.
And keep in
Cool.
mind, 2 months. I've been doing this, I've been representing this wine for 2 months. I know, what I know is a very focused amount, and
Oh, yeah.
and the longer I'm with or doing this, the longer I'm with Decanter and Coupe, the more I want to deep dive. So
Cool.
Are you still working with Royce, by the way? With the Royce?
the
Or is that
company
someone-
is, but that's Sal's account.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how's Pinkster? I haven't seen her in quite a while.
She's crazy busy.
I know.
Yeah. There's so many new things opening up, and yeah, she's really creating the empire there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Pingdom, I think is
The
what.
Pingdom.
Oh,
Well,
I
I'll
like
think
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Pingdom. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's excellent.
I haven't seen if the Birmingham shop has opened yet.
Oh, really? What's that called?
There was not a name yet. It was basically, I think it was going to be Mero Detroit Provisions Birmingham as the last, but I don't know if they landed. I left before that was.
Okay.
I think all they were doing is knocking down walls by the time I had departed.
But the idea was to do more of a Marrow thing, or to do a
It's
Royce type thing. A
It's
wine.
Mero with Royce curating the small amount of shelves that are there.
Okay. So a
Yeah.
retail shop, primarily.
Yeah.
Retail, yeah, and then some fast casual, but they won't be serving alcohol, just selling it.
I see.
Again,
Okay.
that's the last that I heard. So
Yeah.
things can change in 2 months.
Well, she's done some good work, so that'll be cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am eternally grateful to her, because if it wasn't for her, I might not have found this opportunity, especially because it was through the connection. The job was never posted. So
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Very cool.
That's usually when you get a good job.
yeah.
When it's through people. Like, if I know a lot of jobs that I just kind of like, oh, hey, I'll apply, and I got it really fast. Oh, that's weird. Oh, no. It's not good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's always that level of skepticism if it was too easy.
Yeah.
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 And
Cool.
kind of a meandering thing with Pink. So in a way, Pink's kind of to thank for me being here too, because she had known me when I started becoming the buyer at Craftwork over on the east side way back in the day, and she got me hired in she got me the interview at Prime, and then a coworker that I met there brought me over to Lady of the House, and that just kind of catapulted me in the direction that I've been going since then. So
Yeah, that's great.
Catherine, that's amazing.
the force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She,
She's a force for good.
yeah, she really is. She
Yes.
really is. And I loved working with her those, 2.5, 3 years. It was just a great experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Yeah, so people need to get down to the Royce Detroit, I think, and get a little sense of the original style.
Yes. They're one of the OGs.
Yeah,
Here,
the-
here.
That chicken
Yeah.
at Lady of the House was so good.
She's bringing it back.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's going to be opening in the next few months in the
Really?
same courtyard as Barda
Okay.
near DIB and
Oh, really?
Prince and all that. Yeah,
Cool.
she's,
as Lady of the House? Or?
yep, as Lady of the House.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. That's exciting.
Yeah, there's so much
Man.
interesting stuff going on in Detroit. I mean, you folks are so lucky, It's I have a hard time getting down there for some reason.
It's not hard. I do it 3-4 times a week, sometimes 5. Really not hard.
No,
I live in Detroit, come out to Ann Arbor about 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
And then, because I'm just discovering Ann Arbor on the weekends, my wife and I will come out to Ann Arbor,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, hey, this is this really cool place that I discovered selling wine.
yeah, yeah.
This is exactly what we would love, when we were back in Virginia or whatever.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I did it too for a long time. I was up in I don't know. I think once you take it out of gear and start,
Oh, I'm sure.
it's kind of hard for me to. But I love going. I mean, I like going.
Yeah.
But mostly to eat.
Well,
I need a
reach
place.
out.
Yeah.
I need a flat down there is what I need to do. I need to invest in some property down.
Mm.
Because I want to go and do it up. Drink
Yeah.
some wine and have a blast and.
Oh yeah.
There's a house
Not
for
have to worry
sale in
about
my
driving home.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where do you
It's not
live?
really a
Which
flat.
part of town is it? I mean, are you like in Detroit proper, like downtown?
Yeah. Well, not downtown, just barely in Detroit. It's Sherwood Forest, which is just south. It's between
yeah.
7 and 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Woodward and Livernois.
Woodward. Yes, I know where it is.
But it's a perfect location for us because I got family in Birmingham.
That's by the old fairgrounds.
Yeah,
over there, right?
yeah. And they're already constructing the site in Palmer Park where they're going to put the stage from the state fair.
Oh yeah, that's
Cool.
right.
Yeah, where
For what reason?
because that is where all of the Motown singers would perform. And so when Amazon took over that area and / when they started to convert the big edifice there, probably the main building into that transportation hub, because now it's the bus transportation hub as well. Folks really
They wanted to preserve the
Protested.
legacy
Yeah.
of,
Yeah.
of,
Yep.
of
Exactly.
Motown because of all the performers being at the state fairgrounds. And so
Oh.
moving it over to Palmer Park, I think is really good, just because Palmer Park is such a gem for the city, and they've done a really good job over the years of restoring various parts of it. And I go for walks there all the time in the woods there. So yeah, that'll be really fun.
And
to
now
see
there's talk of restoring that fountain on the
Yeah.
south side of it. I'm so
no,
excited.
It's in progress right now.
Oh,
I think.
is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They dug it out. They're
so
doing all sorts of good work.
Wait, are you
to
talking
it.
about? Are you saying there's like you said a wood, a
Yeah.
forest?
So Palmer Park, there's like this huge forested area with lovely
Wow.
trails. Some of them are more like paved than others. I traipse around in the woods there frequently. There's a pretty sizable herd of deer there.
Yeah.
It's stunning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with that neighborhood at
Yeah.
all. So
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
know
right
where it
on
is roughly,
yeah.
but I don't know. And so
There's-
they're putting the stage in there. Are they going to
They're
use
moving
it?
it
I mean,
over.
is that the idea, or is it just a?
Oh, probably. I would be shocked if they didn't, because they have a lot of programming in Palmer Park.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
whether
nice.
whether it's at community stuff or like small concerts, they do farmers markets. So I'm sure that they'll activate it.
Wow, that's a whole. Well, see, I got a lot of work to do.
It's a whole new world.
It is. I got to get down there. Matt, do you want to give them a blind note in
Oh,
between,
sure,
and then we'll
yeah,
get back
that'd be
to maybe
fun.
a couple of the true false things?
Yeah,
I'll
that
mix
sounds
it
like-
up that
yeah.
way this time.
Yeah, let's
I
do
need
that.
some Nebbiolo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Now it's starting to happen. See?
All right.
Yeah,
All
give him a
right.
blind note. So he's going
Yeah.
to read you the tasting note, and then see if you can figure out which wine they're talking about.
Okay. The color ranges from mid-cherry at the rim to a slightly darker ruby cherry in the center. The bouquet is a subtle weaving of dried spice and flowers with red currants and black cherries, and a touch of plum, and at the heart, an almost ethereal, gammy, slightly earthy aspect. The texture feels like the most delicate, ineffable of satin draperies. Sorry. I started zoning out while I was reading. All right.
I would too.
Yet you sense also the structure of stones and bones and the clean acidity that cuts a swath on the palate. There's fruit, of course, red and black, a little spiced, macerated, and stewed, yet nothing forward or blatant. The wine is elegant and graceful, but very dry, and draws out a line of spareness and austerity through the finish. Okay. So, you can either just call it what you think, or I can give you some multiple choices here. You want a few more of the tasting notes or the?
Can you go over the beginning again a little bit? You were saying ruby core and more concentrated in the middle, like fades out to the end. What about after that? Something about raspberries, currants, and...
Oh, here we go. So the bouquet is a subtle weaving of dried spice and flowers with red currants and black cherries, and a touch of plum, and at the heart, an almost ethereal, gammy, slightly earthy aspect.
Okay.
And then the texture is delicate and ineffable of satin draperies, yet you sense also structure of stones, bones, clean acidity that cuts a swath on the palate. And the fruit is red, black, spiced, macerated, and stewed, yet nothing forward or blatant.
I see.
Stewed yet
Okay.
delicate. Those seem
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's some things that are,
Satiny stewed blackberries.
Yeah, there's a lot
Okay.
of contradictions in here. It's
Yeah.
almost like there's a bunch of different grapes, like the red blend.
Yeah.
that could definitely be a good call, right?
Then spice and flowers. Is
Right.
this-
This is I vote that we do multiple choice for this one.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Can I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I have
I'm
an
playing
idea.
now.
Yeah, yeah,
I have
yeah.
an
Alright.
idea, and I'm going to write it down.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Because it does kind of sound like that. All that contradiction. It reminds me of like a Chateau Reyes.
Whoa.
It's kind of like
Oh.
that. You know, the Reyes wines are.
yeah,
They're really
Ah.
fine, but there's this, very delicate. But they
Yeah.
have that really ripe
Oh.
fruit. Oh, I just popped my peas. Yeah. It's so that's it. Kind of reminds me of that.
Oh, cool.
But
yeah. So here are the choices: Binomio, Montepulciano, D'Abruzzo Reserva, some Michel Lafarge, Volnay, Vendage, Selection, Sing Qua Non, The Hated Hunter, Syrah, Costa Brown, Sonoma Coast, Pinot Noir.
Where was the Syrah from?
Syrah was Sing Qua Non.
Where is that?
That's that producer, the one that like has all
California.
those California producer. That's like, auction off like for thousands of dollars kind of thing. You know?
Sure.
And he said Costa Brown Pinot Noir. What was the one before the Montepulciano D'Abruzzo?
That was the first one.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
first one. Okay.
I would love if that
Those are
was
very
Costa
long.
Brown Pinot Noir, by the way. 'Cause that stuff did used to be so rambunctious.
Yeah.
You're like, what kind of Pinot is that?
I think it's Costa Brown.
Do you?
I do.
Whoa. I have no idea.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Wowee.
Just
I
like because
I thought they toned things down a bit. Is that
I
not
mean,
the
maybe it's an older vintage.
Correct.
Before they toned it down.
Correct.
Oh.
Because, the satiny texture and clean acidity, but then it's
Uh-huh.
black and red fruits and it's macerated and stewed. So, did they acidify it and just not tell me?
case? Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Ruby, black currant, going with the color. I think it's an interesting Pinot Noir.
That's so wild.
I do like Costa Brown,
description
but
of Pinot,
like,
though. It's
yeah.
so wild.
I mean,
Gamey and,
I
pretty
mean,
good. Call me a classical
I could see it.
minded guy.
Yeah,
No,
I've
fine.
been shocked and surprised by things in my
So-
lifetime,
so
and
have
I'm
I.
only 37.
Yeah.
So there's just who knows
So-
what's going to happen tomorrow.
Right. All right. So we got one guess there. Are you gonna go in?
I
or-
think it's the Syrah.
Syrah. Okay.
Oh wait, no.
that was the
color
Sing
would be
Qua
off,
Non was
too.
Syrah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the
I've only had
color
one
would be
Sing Qua
off,
Non wine,
too.
but I don't know. It was a white, as I remember.
I haven't had any.
Wait, as soon as I said that out loud, I'm like, wait, that's not cherry.
But the gamey part that plays. I
Right,
mean,
the
there's a bunch of
gamey-
elements that I think that do play there.
Right, because I'm also I almost think it's Montepulciano based on the way the flavors are like hitting, but I'm gonna go with Syrah.
Syrah. Okay.
Yeah, there's that Binomio too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty dark, heavy.
And I just don't know
Montepulciano.
what that is.
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Chad, do you have a guess?
Oh, I'm still in.
Yeah, you're in.
I was just running my mouth for the sake of the show. Boy, not knowing there are elements of that Syrah in there. I wasn't really listening, but I would say, I guess just for there's something when you mentioned the Binomio again, I'd forgotten about that, and that's a pretty big wine. So
Okay.
I'll go with the Binomio because it does have the acidity and the lift, which does seem kind of more, maybe it's a European element.
Oh yeah.
Sine qua non, I just haven't had any of the reds, so I have no idea what they're like.
Well, do you guys want to know?
Tell us,
Yes.
man. Tell us.
Okay.
Go for it.
The Michel Lafarge.
No.
Yeah.
Volnay?
Well, no. Yeah.
I'm
We
upset.
all got it
I
wrong.
mean,
I
like,
love this.
At least
for
I
us.
got that it was Pinot. 'Cause
Yeah.
It looks like Pinot, but weird shit's happening in Burgundy these days.
That is so weird.
What's the
Yeah.
ABV on it? Is it in this bag right here?
Oh yeah.
Is that
right.
it?
That'd be
No,
awesome
no.
if I could
No?
afford that.
Oh wait. Oh, because we didn't actually even taste it.
No,
No.
it's just
Really.
No.
We're just looking
Oh,
for
that's
it.
a good
Where is
idea.
it?
Oh man, we'd do the tasting notes, and then it's the blind. Oh, but then we'd have to. That doesn't work, does it?
I don't know. We can think about it.
Yeah.
What vintage is it? You know?
I don't have it.
Shit.
I didn't put them on there. I can find it. I got some of these actually. I got from Brooklyn Wine Guy blog.
I think so.
Yeah, he did this. We've been doing this game, and I found that he did the game too in 2012. So these were I think they were written in 2012. So it's
So it's
like those,
What?
Yeah.
I want to know. I need to taste this wine. I have to understand the mindset of this person who said macerated and stewed, and then also delicate satin.
Yeah,
I could go and find it.
No,
if you guys
no,
want to.
no, it's okay.
It would be
You're
interesting to know, but yeah, you don't need to look it up.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. So you guys. Oh man.
Yeah, how's the scoring look? We
How's
need
the
another
scoring?
one more question, or
I think one more
true,
question.
false, and then
Say,
okay.
Let's say 15 for that. No, because that was spectacular.
Mm.
So 35 apiece.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That
Here's a-
equates to 3.5 chips.
Way to be.
It's commission-based chips. So
That's my life.
Keep being spectacular. So let's see here. Are you ready for another news story?
Lay it on me.
All right. How about one? What should we talk about here? Actually, I would be interested to hear your thoughts on this matter. So let's go with this one. This one's called "Getting Real at the Bottle Return." Just imagine that at the Kroger. You know?
I mean, 18 years in Detroit, I've seen plenty of interesting things happening at bottle returns.
So California has just introduced a bottle deposit or a bottle return deposit on the wine bottle. The fifth largest economy in the world, if you were to break it off on its own, California has the potential to have tremendous impact with recycling. And this, the CRV, the California Return Value, or whatever it's called, is expected to keep millions of tons of wine packaging out of landfills every year. As in Michigan, with our pop cans.
Thank
How do
you.
you say it, by the way, Cat, out in
Soda.
Soda.
I still
Nope.
haven't gone back to pop. I grew up here, but still haven't
Okay.
been
It's
able
all
to try
right.
to pop.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
still soda.
Okay, so as in Michigan, with pop cans, a 10-cent deposit will be charged at the point of purchase for wine volumes over 24 ounces. So our standard 750s will be 10 cents in California. And that will be paid at the point of sale and returned to the end user when the empty package is returned. Logistical hurdles abound, from actually getting wineries registered with the system on to labeling. So wines sold in California will now need to carry CACRV wording. It's complicated by the fact the EU now demands ingredients labeling, which takes up more space. But perhaps, through use of things like QR codes, the labels will be economized. While other CRV packaging sees recycling rates of around 70%, which is higher than your average waste recycling, whether wine bottles get returned at that rate remains to be seen, as consumer habits are hard to change, and lugging around heavy glass bottles doesn't help either. So, our question for the panelists, has California instituted a bottle deposit?
I don't believe that they have. I feel like I would have heard some hullabaloo about that on the
Seems
Wine
like a big
Nerds
deal.
Facebook group.
Mm.
And I don't recall seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's happened.
Shad, I mean, you sounded very believable.
You did.
I am a
And I
liar.
can see.
You don't know that? I will lie for wine.
Did you just give it away? I just feel like
No.
California.
No, he's just calling himself a
I feel
liar.
like California is like a beast in terms of when California wants something, California gets something. But of course, that's not what the question is. The
Mm-mm.
question is, did they institute a deposit?
Yeah.
No, the wine growers, they all objected. That's,
Too much. A bridge too far.
it's just too, it's just too much. They're all going to have to redo their labels. There are plenty of super small ones that wouldn't be able to, but the big ones, the big mass producers, forget it.
And then also like the recycling apparatuses, because like it's not really sure you can put in a 40, but like that's not the norm.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. You
You're
would
not
have
tossing
to,
in a bunch of 40s.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
usually like, a Corona bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
you would
Yeah.
have
Or
to-
like a Monster can. for
Yeah.
you.
I know.
Sorry.
If anyone's going to institute
have
that,
it.
it would. Yeah. But if anyone's going to institute it, it would be California.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Or
a huge,
Oregon.
and they're on the.
Yeah.
These are
Nah.
really, really challenging questions.
I ain't buying it.
Okay. Really challenging. She's not buying it. So it sounds like you're both a no on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since the first of the year,
What?
yes.
Whoa.
Good for them.
Yeah, they're still getting it together. It's not actually swinging in full effect yet, but
Oh.
the legislation went through in the first,
Wow.
and so they are working on it.
All right. Well, so they're working on it, but they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, they're getting everybody's getting registered up. It's not in effect, I guess. Yeah.
All right.
But yes, they have.
Dang. Well,
but
I mean, good.
Isn't that cool? That's amazing.
That is awesome.
Because it's kind of weird that why I kind of wondered why is wine exempt, for example?
Yeah.
'Cause it's
our
not
water bottles
carbonated.
have.
It's only
Right.
carbonated beverages
Is it?
in Michigan, anyway. I
Except
don't know
for
about other
sparkling
states.
One,
Yeah.
It's so I work at Vine and Brew. We deal with this all the time.
Oh yeah.
So it's not mead or cider because that was
Oh.
written in the 70s and they were very specific
Uh-huh.
about what counted. So if you
So
have
weird.
like the yerba mate, they make a still one and a sparkling one. Sparkling one
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're
gets a
right.
return. Still one does not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aquapana, no
yeah.
return. Pellegrino, return.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It really is. It's wild,
So-
but
so-
not wine, not sparkling wine though.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think? What do you folks think? Like the return rate is on that? You have any sense of that? Like, do people return bottles still? I mean, 10 cents.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's
do.
hard. It seems hard. They do.
They do.
I have
Emphatically,
done it.
yes.
I have done it within the past 4 years, I can say. Was it an experience that made me think, I'm not doing this again? Yes.
That's
Yeah.
where I'm
Was
at.
it too real at the
Yeah.
Kroger bottle
no,
return?
the Rivertown Meyer.
Rivertown Meyer,
It's
yeah.
just so sticky and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, it used to be for gas money, right? And like the gas prices are what they are, and
Yeah, I mean,
it's
10
like,
cents,
I'm not
that-
paying cash anywho, so
Yeah.
it's
And then
Yeah.
yeah.
And like half the time there's a line and several machines that aren't working.
Yeah.
I tried it when I first moved back to the area, and once I found out that you can still recycle it with
Yeah.
the city of Detroit, I was like, forget it. This is not worth my time.
It's the other thing.
Right.
Most of us, not all, unfortunately, Hamtramck doesn't yet, but most of us have curbside recycling.
Yeah.
So just
Chuck
toss
them
it
in.
in the blue bin.
Yeah,
If
and
I was
that's-
still in my early career and making barely making a living, absolutely. But
Yeah.
at this point, the rate of return, given my commitments and responsibilities at home, it's just and my commitment to my work.
Yeah, I'm surprised that California would bother because it seems like.
See, like
I mean, carrying cans around is one thing.
Yeah.
Carrying out you know how heavy that recycling
Well,
bin
sure.
gets when it's full of wine bottles.
Yeah.
I
I'm not
also-
taking that anywhere.
I also just think of so I used to work at the On Diablo and the Renaissance Center, and we would have the Rockin' on the Riverfront concert series.
Okay.
And at the end of those, there would be, tons of people going through with these gigantic bags full of the returnables, and it'll scrounge up something.
But can you imagine
There's
them
somebody willing to
dragging
do it.
wine bottles?
I can. I've
Whoa.
seen crazier things.
Wow, man.
I mean, a lot of them are pushing carts around too. Though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be so loud.
It is. Very loud.
But here's the thing: if the question
man.
would have been, "Can California get away with this?" Do you think that this will work? I would absolutely say yes. If anyone
Oh,
can
you-
do it,
you do-
California. But they're not going to be the last. They're starting something new, and I think we'll see it travel up the West Coast,
Yeah.
and then we'll start to see it probably on the East Coast, maybe, and then in the middle.
I think
Yeah.
Maine's had it for a little while already.
Oh, yeah?
It's by weight or something
So
like
they're
that.
not even the first.
Interesting.
For wine bottles.
For wine bottles too. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love this.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's revenue to the state, which is cool, right? Because, irrespective of whether or not someone returns the bottles, they
Yeah.
still get the cash at the front end, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a no lose situation for the state in terms of state revenue
Yeah.
in that regard. But there's a lot of extra administrative work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Creates
Cost
jobs.
benefit analysis.
Glass is already
Yeah.
really expensive. So
Yeah,
yeah.
think
cool.
people would
Add
just-
another 40 cents.
yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
Man.
So, okay, cool.
All right.
Well, let's. I think we should probably, by time here,
Yeah.
we should probably start thinking about getting into
blind.
the blind, right?
Emotive tasting.
The
Yeah.
emotive blind tasting. But just to prime yourselves, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've been drinking there, ladies? You've got the you poured some of that Borgogno, Nebbiolo, and Cat. You said you had a story about OG something or other there.
Yeah, so Fratelli Serio and Battista Borgogno, the family, it's a family-run winery for about 5 generations. The great-great-grandfather landed there, established himself on the Canube Hill in the late 1800s, just right about the turn of the century there. And it was Fratelli and Serio who are now they were the 3rd generation. They realized the potential of Canube being that basically we have the soils of the sandy soils of the different crews and then the limestone soils. And basically when the tectonic plates shifted, that formed the Canube Hill, right? So they then invested a lot more in purchasing more land. But let's rewind a little bit.
Well, he's not that old. Not back when the tectonic plates were colliding. I'm teasing.
No.
I'm just joking. Old.
No, none of us are that old. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I feel that old, but I'm not old. So anyway, the founder was mayor of Barolo for about 30 years, and he basically created an enology school before enology was a thing. And so he's teaching these young people how to propagate to grow, to solve problems in the vineyards, to make wine, etc. And so the family has been greatly influential in the area, particularly Barolo. So they're in the heart of it all.
Yeah, that's great. So Canube. Cool. Yeah. So what about the wine?
It's lovely.
Catherine, yeah, what do you say?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's very nice aromatic. So it's a Langa Nebbiolo 22. It's young, but it's not at all overly aggressive. I think it's very well balanced. Pretty bouquet of aromatics. This is an everyday that I want a Nebbiolo. I'll have this Nebbiolo. Yes, thank you. Kind of wine. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Thank you
All
for
right.
sharing it.
Thank you.
A
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah.
A pleasure.
Yeah.
I think the
So-
structure lends itself to be great with any food.
Yeah.
Just like any food. Pick a food. It's probably going to be great with it.
Yeah.
What about just my couch?
Even better.
How would you prepare your couch?
I would prepare my couch.
Fluff the
I might make
cushions.
sure that the back cushions are up properly, and then
Okay.
kind of nestle into my spot with my extra pillows, and then kick my legs out. And
Nice.
settle in.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds delicious. I'm going to go over there and try that too.
Yes.
But we are going to ask you to prepare
Oh, yeah.
your glasses for the emotive blind tasting segment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got the wine on the table, and we
Here,
have
I can
it.
pour.
What
Yeah.
did you call it yesterday? Matt called that a bodysuit. It's in a black bodysuit. The bottle.
It
I
is.
think
So
it looks
it's
more
like-
like a wetsuit.
Yes.
I mean,
Very form-fitting. Bodysuits are much looser.
Is that right?
it's got a little extra.
Body
hump
bags
on
are
the
much looser, yeah.
body bags.
Body bags?
We're
Oh,
talking
do we
about
call it
body
bodysuits?
Huh? What?
I experienced a death recently, so
Oh,
that's where my
God,
brain
I'm
is at.
sorry.
Oh, no. I maybe shouldn't have said that out loud.
No, that's okay.
Oh, thank you. I'll take some. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going body suits with this.
Definitely bodysuit. Wetsuit, just because it's all black and thick and weird texture.
How about we call it a cat suit? Because that could work for both of us. 'Cause
Okay,
some
cool.
people call me Cat, and you go by Cat, so it's a cat
Touche.
suit. Yeah.
I like that. Well, that's some
The
ears
wine
and a
cat
tail.
suit.
Yeah. So it's during this segment again, we ask you to taste the wine, and hey, Dare just showed up. Hey, Dare.
Hi.
We ask you to taste the wine, and then to give us a little description of your emotional response to the wine. And if you're not having one of those, you can, which happens, you can describe the wine as if it were a person. So
Okay.
that's what we ask you to do there.
Should
in
we do this
segment.
one after the other?
Should we do?
Like, do you want Cat to go first? And then
Oh,
me?
yeah.
Or just kind of like
Whoever
banter
is
back and
having
forth?
the strongest,
the most visceral
the
experience.
most visceral response, yes, to the wine can go first. And yeah,
I want a
and-
man to smell like this.
Nice, wow. It is.
Sorry, Cat. I almost
is.
made you spit everywhere.
You really did.
It's very, I will say for our listeners, while you are putting your thoughts together, I will deviate from the plan and say that we're looking at a red wine here. So that's what Kat and Catherine are going to be describing.
It's
Oh, it goes
very
from
purple
cherry,
in
yeah.
color.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Oh, wow.
it makes me think of like the salty white penicillin on the outside of a salami.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think this grip, it reminds me of a tight ass
And you know,
that's
they
just trying to break out of their shell with all that fruit. Like we're a tight ass, but we have a creative side.
Oh, interesting.
Like
A
they
wine
haven't-
struggling to break free.
They haven't worn deodorant in a few weeks. But they don't smell bad. They just smell like a human.
We're going to deep dive into Catherine's kink over here, aren't we?
Hey, guys.
All right.
No, it really does smell like it smells very earthy and very like my nose activated and just kind of, I don't know if you noticed my head, I just kind of went into the glass.
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
it's
it
like,
pulls you.
I want more of that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And
Well, geez, I think they've fulfilled the requirements. We got two things. We have the wine that's a tight ass trying to break free of itself. Is that
Break out of its shell.
trying
yeah.
to break out of its
Yeah.
shell?
Yeah,
from-
trying to express
from Kat?
itself. Yeah.
Okay. And
Maybe I'm the one
Yep.
that makes it express itself because I'm like, what is going on here?
she has. Catherine had the hunky moldy salami.
Oh,
is
yeah.
what her
Moldy salami.
I'm getting a little
salami.
glass half empty, glass half full, yin yang
Yeah.
between the two of us.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, in our everything
Yep.
from dress to mindset
Right,
with
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
But there's like beautiful fruit and almost floral aromatics just at the finish that's just like lingering. And so you get past the earthiness and the grip, and
Oh, yeah.
I think it's really lovely.
Yeah, the tight ass loosens up on the palate.
It really does.
Yeah.
Particularly on the
It's
end.
much softer underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of my sister.
Yeah.
Oh, your poor sister.
I have many, so none of them will know which one.
Clever.
That's
All right.
lovely.
So, do we like the wine? How about that? Can we do that next? Let's
I
ask
do
you that.
like it.
Mm.
I do like it.
Very
I
much
think
so.
I want it to be about 15 degrees cooler with 25% less humidity outside, but I
Oh,
do like it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to polish off the bottle right now.
That
Nice.
was-
Cool.
Well, we can do that.
I'm
That's the
loving
upside.
this. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. No, it's delicious.
All right.
All right. Who wants to do the honors?
Yeah, unveil it.
Yeah.
Let us know what.
You got the reach.
You've been
Unveil the
drinking.
bodysuit,
Yeah.
not body bag.
Yeah.
Bring it out
Cat's
of its
going
cat
for it.
suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
Katsu.
that.
That's
I like
funny.
that.
Catsuit,
Yeah.
there we go.
I like that
Hey.
twisted zipper on there too.
Yeah, the zipper's nice and broken.
It's broken?
It was.
Well,
it's
it just like came apart, but we figured it out.
Oh,
One of us
that's
has a
about-
jacket. We look like an idiot every time we try to zip it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lampress
Yeah,
Harvest
yeah.
Moon 2023.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
And that is the lamprey, you said? Well, It's
Yeah.
from Lampyre. I see it. Okay. And it's from where? I'm not familiar.
It's from
says
Reef So.
Been
I
to
don't know.
France.
Reef Salt.
Result, yeah.
Oh,
Salt.
Reef.
Oh.
Yeah, South Roussillon.
So then,
Yeah,
And
okay.
it's imported by
Yeah.
Terrace Blanche Wine from Midlothian, Virginia. I know them.
Oh, cool. These I got some of these wine tried a couple weeks ago, and then this is awesome. So just keep bringing them in.
Yeah.
through.
It's
the
not as
Reefs-
it's not as expressive on the palate though as it is on the nose, is it?
it's a lot softer.
Softer
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the palate
Yeah.
than you expect from the nose.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
What's
it'd
the
be
grape variety?
It's 50-50 Grenache Mourvèdre.
Ah,
Oh,
that
of course
makes
I love
sense.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I love
that
it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they fermented in concrete.
That
Oh,
checks
that
out.
Yeah.
also makes sense why I love
Yeah.
it. All of it.
Yeah.
all
no,
of
that's
that.
lovely.
Yeah. And I just,
Fire.
for me, the finish is still, again, more expressive. It's just lingering in the back of my throat.
Yeah, really long finish. I'm had a sip 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And this is
Nice.
everything that I want in, that is what I love in Grenache in particular. Just that
Wait,
ongoing
hold on a
floral
second, Kat. I
component.
thought you were all down on the Italian squad here. You're going showing a lot of love for the French right now. What's up?
Well,
I mean, if you want to get
I'm a
technical, it's
professional.
Spain.
She's a professional. Right.
I can
Yeah.
love more than one thing.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was teasing.
Yeah.
well, it's, you know,
I know.
that was like the Italians, the Romans. That was the first province, you know.
And
There we
could
go,
just call
yeah.
it Canada now, and then it would be Italian.
Love that. I do love Canada. Well, the right ones.
Yes.
I do love that.
Yes.
Little.
Antonella Corda comes to mind. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Lovely,
Art-
lovely.
Argiolus was like my intro into Canada.
Yeah. Excellent. Matt, did you have an updated score? Do you want to talk about how they did on the overall competition? Again,
Yeah.
no cash involved here, so
No,
that's
just chips.
just chips.
In last place is Chad with 35 points.
Wah, wah.
I guess I got 0 points, so I guess I'm in last place.
Oh.
And then Kat with 100, and then Catherine with 190.
I get 19 chips.
19 chips. 10%. Wow, full company.
Yeah, well, that is great.
Cheers, y'all.
Yeah, that was
Hey.
yeah. Excellent. Well, yeah, and thank you so much for coming out. We had a great time, and yeah, hopefully we'll have you back in the studio, and we'll do it again next
Yeah,
time.
it's fun.
It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
It was a little, yeah. We need the three people. That makes it a little more dynamic, you know. And the
Dynamic
stakes
enough for
get.
3 people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then
Glad I got this practice in
then the
there.
stakes get higher because then there's that whole, you know, like sometimes there's ganging up on, you know.
gosh.
Yeah, it gets brutal. Brutal show.
Well, this
My
was
only
That's the
child
dark
would come
side
out
of the
then.
real
I was
wine.
like, listen, I don't care, y'all.
Yeah. But this was very collegial,
Yes.
and so it was great. I had a great time. So thanks so
Ditto.
much.
Me too.
Ditto.
Yeah,
Cool.
thanks.
All right,
Thanks so
I'd
much.
love to come back.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.